Welcome back. We are listening to Rush again today. The song is The Garden, and this is a live performance from their 2012 Clockwork Angels Tour. Here we go.
One of many possible worlds, all for the best or some bizarre test. It is what it is, and whatever. Time is still the infinite jest. The arrow flies when you dream. The hours tick away, from the cells take away. The watchmaker keeps to his schemes. The hours tick away, they tick away, yeah. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily burned. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, our garden turned sheltered and protected.
Okay, I know I gotta stop every once in a while and actually talk about what we're hearing. I didn't want to because, just hearing what this song means to so many people, but also now actually hearing the song, it's very special. So I will go back because I have not heard any recordings of any Rush from the past 2 decades. Everything I've heard from Rush so far has been from their earlier years, so it's very exciting to hear Geddy Lee's voice a little bit more recently. It is gorgeous. I know I loved what I heard initially, but I think I love it more now, and I'll get into that. So we're just gonna start back at the top. Actually, even musically, I wanna comment just on this intro. I adore the setup. I'm learning ever so slowly just how brilliant they were and are. This opening is just, it really does take you to a completely different place, and it really prepares you for the lyrics, for the text that you're about to hear.
One of many possible worlds.
Obviously, it's a little lower than what I'm used to hearing from him. It's got, it's a little less punchy, and I mean that in a good way. I feel like and maybe it's just this song, I don't know, I'll have to listen to more from this particular concert, but, not feeling the need to engage quite as much, tension and pressure in the chords. He's got just this beautiful warm tone, and it's just so full and lush, but also very natural sounding, and it fits this song so perfectly.
In this one of many possible worlds, all for the best or some bizarre test.
Like that line right there, he started a little firmer with like a glottal stop on I, but then as the line moved, it just felt more effortless.
Impossible worlds, all for the best, or some bizarre test. It is what it is, and whatever. Time is still the infinite jest.
You can hear a little bit of that signature sort of nuance where when he said time, it's got. Sorry, a little further back.
Whatever. Time is still the infinite jest. The arrow flies when you dream. The owls tick away.
Owl as well. I think the sound that I love is how he moves through diphthongs, how he sings through vowels and uses them to communicate, and not just because it's like, I gotta sing this word. And of course, a lot of times we recommend just singing a pure vowel to start and then capping it at the end. But I like the way he moves through every single vowel and gives like intention to every sound.
When you dream, the owls tick away, from the cells take away. The watchmaker keeps to his schemes. The owls tick away, they tick away, yeah. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily burned. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, our garden to nurture and protect.
Just real quickly, I like whenever you see a singer lift their eyebrows, that's actually a nice way of lifting your soft palate. And so by doing so, just helping make these higher notes a little bit easier, which is never a bad thing. But I also love by lifting your soft palate, as you go higher, you're closing off the nasal port. So that causes more of your sound to go out of your mouth and not through your nose. And so it's also a great way of keeping that beautiful warm sound because, yeah, I mean, there's nothing bad with nasal resonance and forward placement. You guys know I love that. But in this particular song and like the entire ambiance of the piece, I love that he's keeping that really warm. It's not necessarily a hollow sound, but it's got just this like roundness to it. And by lifting the soft palate and closing off the nasal port, he's able to maintain that even on those higher notes.
So hard to run, so easily burned. The measure of a life is a measure of love and respect. So hard to run, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, our garden to nurture and protect. In the rise and set of the sun, till the stars go spinning, spinning round the night. Oh, it is what it is, and forever. Each moment, memory light.
I won't go back. I do have to mention, I love the layering, like how they started with the strings and now still getting like this melody, this recognizable like tune that you could like sing along with, but adding percussion now, it just gives it a new dimension and like a new feel. And it also, because they started with the strings and then moving into that percussion, now you get I don't know, I feel like it drives it forward just a little bit.
The arrow flies while you breathe. The owls seek away, the cells take away. The watchmaker's time up his sleeve. The owls take away, they take away, yeah. The measure of a life is a measure of love and despair. So hard to run, so easily burned. In the fullness of time, our garden nurture and protect. Treasure of a life is a measure of love and respect. The way you live, the gifts out you give. In the fullness of time, it's the only return that you expect.
I have to say it, that widened palette, you guys know I love that. Anytime you get just sort of like that little, biting of the apple, that tiny little smile, it just does so many beautiful things for the voice. And I love seeing that from him. So we're going to look at it again.
It's the only return that a future disappears into memory with only a moment between. Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen. Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna play this last section again. I love so many things about this. I love the use of the keys. Again, creating just these different like dimensions throughout one piece. I think they're just so brilliant when they do that. I love hearing repeated text sung differently. But it's so easy to just, when you have a line or a chorus that's repeated, to just do it the same way every single time. And he is so good at, you can almost hear like the different intention, the different motivation every time he sings the line. It's not the same every time. He changes things vocally to, obviously, if you were listening and the words meant nothing to you, you would at least say like, oh, that's a cool new color, or, ooh, I like that texture he did the second time. But when you listen to the words, it just makes them so much more impactful because he's giving them the attention they deserve. Like he's giving them, I can't communicate what I'm trying to say. He's giving them meaning and new meaning every time. I'm gonna back it up.
A future disappears into memory with only a moment between.
I also love how he uses his head and head voice and his mix to get that sort of like almost like a sighing sound. I think it's beautiful.
Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen. Forever dwells in that moment. Hope is what remains to be seen.
Brilliant. I think I'm gonna go listen to it again now, just with my eyes closed. It really is just a whole experience in just one piece, and I think that is so beautiful. It was so incredible to hear Geddy Lee's voice, how it has changed but grown and developed, and obviously, you know, as artists age, their choices become even more informed, not only by their musical experience but their life experience. And yeah, I love it. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.